Martins, the Archbishop of Lagos. I was ordained some 40 years ago, nearly 40 years ago now, and Archbishop of Lagos in the last nearly 12 years. So we continue to do the best by the grace of God.
Your Grace, in what ways can creative expressions like music and art be integrated into religious education programs to make them more appealing and relatable to young people?
Yeah, absolutely. It's extremely important that music, drama, even writing, pictures, and the rest of them, paintings, and the rest of them should be put to use. And I think over the years they have been put to use, because I remember even as a child that dramas were being acted in order to tell stories, Bible stories, and to also teach things about the faith and the sacraments and the power of the sacraments. It's been part and parcel of the life of the church. And I can remember that even the religious religious instruction books also have these pictures and drawings that tend to tell the story, and of course music. So I think it certainly, these artistic expressions are very important, and they need to be not only encouraged but also enhanced in the using the means that are available now that were not available before. Technology, in order to ensure that we get the best that is possible from these artistic artists who are using their talents to preach the gospel. I mean, obviously, the kind of possibilities with regards to costume, with regards to audio, with regards to video that are much available now, didn't used to be there before. And so I'm hoping that with your outfits such as this, or with an outfit such as yours, these new dimensions will add quality and value to the artistic expression that I'm always.
Thank you so much, Your Grace. So, how can spiritual sound outreach and the wider community support the initiatives of the Archdiocese of Lagos in nurturing young talents and fostering faith-based activities?
Well, I expect that young talents would already by themselves be members of the different youth groups that we have in the church. The members of, for instance, Catholic Youth Organization, the members of the Legion of Mary, the members of these different associations. So that's bringing their talents to use in those different associations would be a way by which they are. I mean, if you look at those as initiatives of the church, the associations and the groups, if you look at them as initiatives of the church, then that is the place in which they would be able to support those initiatives. I mean, for instance, we at an activity that we have for grandparents and the elderly at the Holy Cross here, we had children of the MCA coming to display their talents in order to make the event. So I think it is a way too by which, I mean, like if the CW were having something, for example, and Spiritual Sounds has a drama that is going to be, they would have enhanced the activity there. I mean, you people used to come in for the Christmas celebrations for priests and religious. That is a way by which you bring artistic skills to bear. So I just encourage that we keep along discovering these new ways of reaching out to people.
What message of encouragement now would you give to artists and musicians, including writers, who might be facing challenges in pursuing their creative passions while remaining true to the faith?
Well, first of all, I would say that there is nothing good that does not have its own challenges. If something is of real value, then somehow some measure of challenges are bound to be along the way. So first of all, it should not be discouraged. They should not allow discouragement to be part and part, not to even appear in their scheme of things. To expect that challenges will arise and to be prepared to face them when they arise. And secondly, I would also ask that the artists and of different kinds who are followers of Christ, they need to anchor on Christ first. They need to anchor on Christ, their faith, and the church, because that is what will give them the content that they need in order to keep forging ahead, but also to be able to give out materials that are of value. In other words, let them be very, very knowledgeable, enhance their knowledge of the faith, enhance their knowledge of the church, and get into real relationship with Christ himself, so that they will be able to know who it is that they want to project through their artistic works. Well, maybe in putting the artistic talents to use, they may face obstacles with regards to finance, with regards to people who are going to manage them and all of that. But obviously, those are practical problems.
So the Spiritual Sound Outreach encourages young talents to share their stories and experiences through writing. How do you believe these narratives can impact the broader faith community positively?
Well, it certainly is. It's obvious in my estimation that this, in the first instance, when the artist expresses himself or herself, is honing the talent that is already there. Is becoming better as the more he expresses himself or herself, the better he gets. And the more easily the message can be put across as it garners more experience. And of course, by the time that is happening, that's also having an influence on those who receive who are beneficiaries of the talents that is being there. So I believe that what needs to be put clearly into perspective is how to encourage those who have the talents to use them in such a way that they are constantly developing and at the same time giving something to assist those who are receptors of their talents to get the message that they are passing on. And I think that artists over centuries, over time, have made great contributions to civilization. They have made contributions to culture. They have made contributions to faith. They have made contributions even to science. And so we need to just continue to encourage those who have the talents. First of all, by training them, by giving them more training, but also by encouraging them to not allow perhaps difficulties along the way to stop them from getting on with what they need to do.
And Your Grace, what's your vision for the future of artistic and creative endeavors within the Archdiocese of Lagos and its impact on the younger generation?
Well, I mentioned before that, there is need for training of those that have talents. And one of the initiatives of the Archdiocese is this training that is made available at the media center of the Archdiocese, and it provides training for those who want to go into drama, those who want to go into different. So that is one that I'm hoping we can develop even further, such that young people can get to understand that this initiative is there for them, and hoping that as we go into the future, it will feature more and more in the choices that young people want to make for their own training in the area of the arts. And so I'm hoping that as groups such as yours also grow in capacity and all of that, you would be able to make more input into religious education, for instance, with regards to the books that we need, with regards to videos and short clips that can help children to understand the message of the gospel. As we go to catechism classes, when we have projectors for videos that can help the young people to learn. I'm hoping that as you grow, all of this will be part and parcel of what you need to do and what needs to be done in order that you can reach greater heights.
Thank you, Your Grace. That reminds me, because our founder, the Reverend Father of he does things like that, video clips, to encourage people in the faith, and so many other things he's doing.
Yeah, I remember that he also put some CDs out there, musical CDs and all that. So it's a good example.
We are grateful, Your Grace, for giving us the opportunity to be with you today. We hope that we'll have future collaborations with regards to having interviews with you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Your Grace.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I wish you the best.
Thank you.
God bless you.